You're standing in front of the mirror. Maybe it's morning. Maybe it's the light in the bathroom. And something catches your eye. A breakout where you've never broken out before. A puffiness that wasn't there last year. A spot that appeared from nowhere. A flush across your cheeks that won't settle down. Most women reach for a better moisturizer, or blame stress, or aging, or hormones in a vague general way, and then move on. But here's what your skin is actually doing in those moments. It's not failing you. It's warning you. Your skin is the only organ you can see from the outside, and your body knows that. It uses your skin as a signaling board, a visible map of what's happening inside systems most doctors won't test for years. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 specific skin signals that women over 40 dismiss every day as cosmetic problems. They are not cosmetic. They are warnings, and the earlier you learn to read them, the more time you have to respond. If you're breaking out on your jawline or chin after 40, the first thing most women think is, why am I still dealing with acne at my age? They try different cleansers, different routines. Maybe they cut out sugar or dairy. The breakouts keep coming back. But adult jawline acne in women over 40 has almost nothing to do with skincare. Your jawline is a hormonal map. Specifically, it reflects the balance or imbalance between androgens like testosterone and estrogen in your body. In your 40s, estrogen begins to decline, but androgens, the testosterone family, decline more slowly. This creates a relative androgen excess. Your skin feels it immediately. Androgen excess stimulates your sebaceous glands, the oil-producing glands in your skin. They overproduce sebum, pores clog, bacteria thrive, and the breakouts appear specifically along the jaw and chin, where androgen receptors are most concentrated. Jawline breakouts after 40 are not a skin problem. They are a hormone ratio problem. Your skin is showing you the imbalance before your blood work might. Every woman who has felt embarrassed breaking out at 43, at 47, at 52, who has felt like her skin was betraying her skin wasn't broken. It was translating something real, something that deserved attention, not concealer. And by the way, if more than one of these signals sounds familiar to you, I want you to stay until the end, because when multiple signals appear together, they're pointing to one root cause and what to do about it. Most women assume morning puffiness is just poor sleep, or too much salt at dinner, or just getting older. They splash cold water on their face and move on. But here's what most people don't realize. Your face is one of the first places chronic cortisol overload becomes visible. When cortisol is consistently elevated, which happens more easily after 40 as progesterone declines, your body retains sodium. And where sodium goes, water follows. The result shows up in the softest, most vascular tissue first. Your face, your eyes, under your chin. But it goes deeper than cortisol. Your lymphatic system is responsible for draining metabolic waste and excess fluid from your tissues. Unlike your blood, it has no pump. It moves through muscle contraction, deep breathing, and sleep. After 40, with declining hormones affecting circulation and often disrupted sleep affecting drainage, the lymphatic system slows. Fluid pools in the face overnight. And in the morning, the puffiness you see is not excess food. It's stagnant fluid your body couldn't move. Chronic morning facial puffiness is often an early signal of cortisol dysregulation, lymphatic congestion, and in some cases, early kidney stress, none of which show up as obvious symptoms in any other way. Your face is giving you a window into systems that have no other visible address. That puffy face you've been poking in the mirror every morning, wondering if you need more sleep or less wine. It was pointing somewhere much more specific, and it was doing it every single day, waiting for you to understand the language. If you're watching this and checking your face right now, you're in the right place. Hit that like button and subscribe, because this channel exists for women over 40 who are tired of being told their symptoms are cosmetic when their body is clearly trying to say something more. When skin starts to thin and dry out after 40, every beauty brand has the same answer. Better moisturizer, more collagen, anti-aging serums, Retinol. The shells are full of solutions for a problem they never actually explain. But here's what they're not telling you. Estrogen is your skin's structural hormone. It stimulates collagen production, the protein that gives skin its thickness, bounce, and resilience. It maintains the skin's moisture barrier. It regulates oil production, cell turnover, and wound healing. When estrogen declines in perimenopause, collagen production drops dramatically in the first years after menopause. The skin thins visibly, it dries faster, it loses elasticity, it bruises more easily, and no moisturizer in the world can replace a hormone. But here's the signal that most women miss completely. If your skin thinning is accompanied by unusual hair loss, unexplained weight gain, persistent cold hands and feet, or deep fatigue, your skin may not be signaling estrogen alone. It may be signaling your thyroid. Hypothyroidism, underactive thyroid, is profoundly underdiagnosed in women over 40, and one of its earliest, most visible signs is a sudden change in skin texture and quality. Skin changes are often among the earliest markers of both estrogen deficiency and thyroid dysfunction in women, sometimes appearing years before other symptoms become severe enough to test. Your skin was the first to know. All that money spent on creams and serums that helped a little and then stopped. You weren't using the wrong product. You were treating the surface of a signal that was coming from much deeper. Dark spots, hyperpigmentation, age spots, call them what you will. Most women are told the same thing: sun damage, time, genetics, use SPF, use vitamin C serum, or just accept them. And yes, UV exposure is a trigger, but here's what's happening underneath the surface that many people never hear about. The production of melanin, the pigment that creates dark spots, is directly influenced by your hormones and your liver's ability to process them. When estrogen and progesterone fluctuate rapidly, as they do in perimenopause, they can trigger melanocyte cells in the skin to overproduce pigment. This is why melasma, the mask of pregnancy, appears during both pregnancy and perimenopause. The same hormonal volatility, the same skin response. But here's the deeper signal. Your liver is responsible for processing used hormones, toxins, and metabolic waste. When it's overloaded, when it can't keep up, those unprocessed compounds circulate longer. They increase oxidative stress in the skin, and oxidative stress accelerates pigmentation. When dark spots appear rapidly, and especially when they cluster on the cheeks, forehead, and upper lip, your body may be asking you for attention, not just sunscreen. Attention. Rapid hyperpigmentation after 40 can be one of the skin's clearest signals of hormonal volatility combined with internal stress. The sun activates it, but the hormones and internal systems set the stage. That moment standing in the light, counting new spots and wondering what you did wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. Your body was processing a hormonal storm, and your skin was showing you exactly where the system needed help. Redness across the cheeks and nose, flushing that comes out of nowhere. Rosacea that appeared after 40 when you never had it before. Most women are told it's sun sensitivity or rosacea triggers. They're given topical creams and told to avoid wine and spicy food. But here's what many people don't connect. The redness and flushing that appears or worsens after 40 is often driven by two things happening simultaneously. First, estrogen helps regulate blood vessel stability. As estrogen declines, blood vessels can become more reactive. They dilate more easily in response to temperature, food, emotion, and stress. What used to be a mild flush becomes a visible flare. What used to be a subtle response becomes rosacea. Second, gut inflammation. Research has established a link between gut dysbiosis, imbalanced gut bacteria, and rosacea severity. Women with rosacea are more likely to experience gut-related inflammatory conditions and digestive imbalance. Your face is flushing because your gut is inflamed, and your gut became inflamed because your hormones shifted. It's not just a skin condition. It's a system condition showing up on your face. Now, I told you at the beginning that if multiple signals sounded familiar, they were pointing to one root cause. Here it is: the jawline breakouts, the puffy face, the thinning skin, the dark spots, the redness. All of them often connect back to the same triangle: hormonal imbalance, liver stress, and gut disruption. When those three systems are under pressure, your skin becomes the reporting board. Not because your skin is weak, because your skin is honest. It shows you what's happening inside before symptoms become impossible to ignore. That's what a warning is. Not a punishment, not aging, not bad genetics. A warning in the only language your body can write on the outside. So what do you do when your skin is sending these signals? You don't just treat the signal. You address the system behind it. First, map your signals to their system. Take a moment today and write down which of these 5 signals you experience. Not to diagnose yourself, but to see which system deserves your attention first. Jawline breakouts and rapid spots may point toward hormones and liver stress. Morning puffiness may point toward cortisol and lymphatic function. Thinning skin may point toward estrogen and potentially thyroid health. Redness and rosacea may point toward gut and vascular stability. Each signal has an address. Find yours. Second, support the foundation. Before adding another supplement or skincare product, focus on the basics. Your liver benefits from less alcohol, earlier dinners, bitter greens, and consistent sleep. Your gut benefits from diverse plant foods, fewer ultra-processed foods, and managing stress before meals. Your hormones benefit from stable blood sugar, adequate protein, resistance training, and a doctor who listens carefully to your symptoms. Start with what costs nothing. The signals may start to change. Third, stop treating your skin as only a cosmetic problem. Every product that suppresses the signal without addressing the system is temporary. Skincare can help with comfort and appearance, but your skin is pointing somewhere deeper. Follow it. Women who learn to read their skin often describe it as gaining a new sense, like suddenly being able to hear something that was always speaking, but in a language they'd never been taught. They stop spending on the wrong things. They start asking better questions. They bring their skin changes to their doctor, not as cosmetic concerns, but as meaningful health information. Because that's what skin signals are: data, written in the only ink your body has. Your skin has been keeping records of everything your body has been going through. Every hormonal shift, every silent inflammation, every system that needed help and didn't get it. It wrote all of it on the surface where you could finally see it. So look, learn the language, because once you do, everything changes.